Welcome back everyone to another market review for E-mini Nasdaq. Today is November 15th, Friday. So here I'm on the daily chart for E-mini Nasdaq, and as you guys can see with the current daily candle, we're almost going to lock in about 600 ticks in the decline. So, today we did have some high impact news going in as well around 8:30 in the morning, which could be one of the possible factors. But something else I noted is that all this right here, all this upward movement is also a low resistance liquidity run. So that could also be playing a part to where we're seeing all this downward movement, rebalancing all this right in here as well. But in specific to the daily chart, I had these two levels marked out to see if we were going to get some sort of support or where price is drawing towards them. I have this old new day opening gap here as well as this one here as well. I'm going to show you guys that in the smaller time frames how we reacted. But again, today was quite the volatile day, and DXY was also quite interesting as well. So here I'm on the 5-minute chart, and you can see that we just continue to trade in deeper and deeper into a discount, trading below that minute opening price as well as the 9:30 a.m. opening price. Also, if you zoom out even more, that week opening being all the way up here, again, we're also trading deeper into a discount. So really what I'm expecting is that, either by next week in the mid part of the week or even earlier, we might see some sort of reversal as Nasdaq is trading deeper and deeper into a discount on all four fronts. But in particular to this time frame, I have this fair value gap right in here. Look at the bodies being respected there. We don't close above the midpoint of it. Also, we have this wick here. We see price trading to the consequent encroachment of it. The wick stays respected. And then I have this smaller one down here. You can also see how this new day opening gap was also being respected until it didn't. And then we have this one here that it's sort of tapped into it and then we decline lower. So really, I'm going to be on the sidelines until we start to get a little cleaner price action. I was talking about in the previous video that I was waiting to see some sort of cleaner price action, and it looks like we're just really not getting it. But again, we'll see. For next week, it could be interesting. I do like how we're trading deeper into a discount, and dollar index did just take some buy side liquidity, so I'm going to be watching that. Alrighty, so here I'm on the 1-minute time frame and zooming it in step by step. As we can see here, remember this is that 5-minute fair value gap that we talked about earlier. We have a small fair value gap here. Here's that 9:30 a.m. open. We decline lower, take liquidity right in here. Here's that 950 to 1010 macro, and then we also have a really nice breaker here because you have a high, then you have a low, higher high, lower low. Look at the wicks, respect the consequent encroachment of it, and then we begin to trade lower, treating this wick as some sort of resistance here, trading lower again. And notice also how price is leaving away breakaway gaps. That's really important. That's indicative of bearish order flow. So we have these two breakaway gaps up here. Also, we have this fair value gap. Look at the wicks being respected as well as the bodies. Then we have a bearish order block here. We tap right into it. Price gets slammed down once more. And nearing to that 1050 macro, we can see we begin to consolidate somewhat. Now, nearing that 1050 macro, I noted this bearish order block here, because as we can see here, these three down close candles engulf this up close candle. If you draw that out, look at how it's being respected there. And then if you guys remember on the 5-minute, this is that rejection block that we were talking about. We see price, look at how it's respecting the consequent encroachment right there. That's what you're looking for if you're looking for bearish order flow. And then we finally begin to trade lower. A lot of breakaway gaps as well. So you can see price is really in a rush to get lower. We have this larger time frame breaker. If you look at this on, like, for example, like a 5-minute, all these down close candles form that bearish breaker, because you have that high, low, higher, high, lower, low. We trade into the consequent encroachment of it, and then we trade lower. So really with this day, you can see that price is respecting levels. But again, it's these really one-sided days where we're trading deeper and deeper into a discount. For example, we had another day where it was trading, deeper into a premium. So these days, you just want to be careful. You don't want to get chopped up in any situations like this. So definitely you want to be wary of that. And here I'm on the dollar index for the daily chart, and we can see here, remember those equal highs that I had marked out? We're already starting to see some sort of pullback here. Also, we've been respecting that new day opening gap as well. You could see there. I'm going to show you guys that in the smaller time frames. But if we are looking for Nasdaq to go now higher, since it's traded deeper into a discount, I'd like to see all this low resistance liquidity run start to get taken into at least a little bit. But I'm still neutral overall. We'll have to see how things develop, going forward. And then here I'm on that 5-minute chart. And then we can see if we break this down, we see price, it trades up into a premium right up to that macro. And you ideally, like I always say, if DXY is going down, you ideally want to see Nasdaq go up. In this case, right at the macro, we actually decline. So they both are going down. So that's a low probability scenario, at least in my books from my back testing. And I want to be, out of something like this. But again, with the type of price action that we've been getting, it hasn't been, the cleanest. So that's something that you guys want to also, think about going in for the rest of the week. So I hope you guys enjoyed this market review. Please be sure to comment down below, like and subscribe. Also join the Discord. It's completely free. It's going to be linked in the description below. And I'll catch you guys in the next market review. Peace.